What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today is Tuesday night, y'all. December the 12th. The countdown is on, y'all. It's almost time for Christmas. All right. Not too much longer. I hope you guys got all your shopping done or you're getting it done, and hope you got your decorations up if you decorate and, just enjoying the Christmas holiday season. And for those who don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays to you. All right. Well, anyway, guys, welcome so much to Shay's Tube. Thank you to all my new subbies and welcome to you. Also, thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And, I'm just glad you're here. All right. Let's go ahead and go over the Copyright Disclaimer Act real quick. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research purposes. All right, that entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and some of it is scrolling across that screen. All right, guys. All right. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay, and welcome to, let's see who's in the chat. So we got Brown Sweet. Thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by. I don't know if you're still here. You probably sleep because I came on a little bit later, but thank you so much for dropping by and showing support. Y'all check out Brown Sweet. Show her some love and tell her that Shay's Tube sent you. Also, Carl is here. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. I don't know if you're still here, but if you're not, thank you, because I do know it's late on the East Coast. Okay. So anyway, guys, tonight is going to be a quick live for real, for real, for real. I just wanted to come on tonight to go over the Panera Bread lemonade situation that's going on right now. Okay, and I'm going to talk about that for about an hour. I may go over a couple breaking news if I have a chance to. Okay, Carl, I see you. All right, because I know last night you must have fell asleep, but it's understandable because it was late and I was on here for about 2 hours. So, at least you did come by and show support. All right, like I always tell people, anytime I come on late like this, it's 8:40 here, but like on the East Coast, it's like 9, 10, 11:40, almost 12 a.m. and people do have to get up and, go to work. So I do understand, as long as you, just stop by and just show support. That's cool. So you don't have to like kill yourself trying to stay awake or anything like that. It's cool. Okay. Okay. So anyway, y'all, we are going to talk about this topic in 1 second. Y'all, before we do that, let me ask you guys to do a couple favors for me. If you enjoy this content, you guys, you can thumbs up this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, and thank you so much in advance. Also, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do a Cash App to $Shades too. All donations are used to better this channel, and pay StreamYard and things like that. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on started with this this live, y'all. Let me go to it. Damn, I'm getting off the page and everything. Hold on. Let me go find the information real quick, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Get y'all something to eat, something to drink, and get a relaxing chair or whatever the case is, and sit back and listen to this hour. Spend an hour with me, and we can talk about Panera Bread. Okay, spend an hour with Shay's Tube. All right, so here we go. Let me see what somebody said in the comment section. Okay, all right. Thank you, Carl. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is breaking news and topic time. 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 So that's what we're going to do. Breaking news, y'all, and topic time. All right, let's see. Here it is right here. Breaking news and topic time. Y'all, make sure y'all check out Country Rain. Okay, because his little skits that he does, they are so entertaining. I've been watching him for so long now. Like when I started watching him when I lived in ATL, and I've been watching him ever since. When I first started to watch him, he was just starting out, I believe, into his little acting like that. And he's just been, growing. More people have been tuning in and It's better scripts, everything. So check them out because they've been really doing a real good job, you know, with these skits and stuff. And they've been really, really interesting. So check them out. All right. Okay. So now we get ready to talk about let's see here. Okay, let's go to it, guys. I have to find it. Hold on for 1 second because I do have to find this article on this phone with all this stuff on it. Okay. So bear with me. Okay. Bear with me. So here we go, right here. Where is this at? So Panera Bread has been charged. Not charged, but Panera Bread has like two lawsuits pending. Okay, and I think one may be already done. I'm not sure, but we're going to read that tonight. And all of these lawsuits are stemming from lemonade that they sell at their store. And I think like people who are may have hypertension or hypersensitive or any other type of ailment, that caffeine, drinking too much caffeine can be, almost like detrimental to them. I think the lemonade that they use, it has a lot of caffeine in it. One of them, I can't remember which one it is. And so I know for sure that two people, have been affected by that. I think both of them ended up being unalive because of the high caffeine that is or was in that lemonade. I think they still use it, but now I think they have like warning labels, like outside inside of the store, like when you go to through the drive-through. Because I know when we went to Panera Bread tonight, I saw the sign. So I don't think they had it up there before. Once that first lawsuit was filed, I think that's when they started to put the signs up. I'm not sure, but we're going to read about that tonight and talk about that briefly and just talk about the lawsuits and things like that. Okay, Carl, thank you. Okay. So anyway, let me go to it real quick. Let's see here. I got like so much with Panera Bread. It's ridiculous. So let's go to the first story. So it says, so like I said, it's two people. Hey, J4, thank you so much for tuning in. There are two people who actually are unalive because of the lemonade that Panera Bread sells. Let me turn this music down a little bit. And they still do sell this lemonade, but now they do have, like I said before, a warning on it to let you guys know that it has a high caffeine content. So anyway, let me tell y'all about these lawsuits real quick. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to comments. I don't know what I be doing up here. All right. So how you doing, J4? So anyway, let me go to the original story first because I don't want to go into the second one yet. So I think the first lady who succumbed to the Panera Bread lemonade name is Sarah Cass. She was just 21 years old. Okay, so this lady had a heart condition and wasn't aware of the drink's caffeine content, which of course exceeded that of a can of Red Bull and Monster energy drinks combined. That's crazy, y'all. So you mean to tell me they got that much caffeine in that lemonade? That's crazy. Anyway, Sarah was an Ivy League student with a heart condition. She was unalived after she drank Panera Bread's charged lemonade. Okay. A large cup of which contains more caffeine than cans of Red Bull and Monster energy drinks combined, according to a lawsuit. The legal complaint, which was filed not last Monday, but at the time of this article, it was written on October the 23rd. So if you hear me say last Monday, they're talking about back then. So anyway, that complaint was filed Monday morning in the Philadelphia Court of Common Pleas and was first obtained by NBC News. And they called the beverage a dangerous energy drink and argues that Panera Bread failed to warn consumers about its ingredients and its high levels of caffeine. Anyway, here we go. The suit was filed on behalf of the parents of Sarah Cass, 21, a University of Pennsylvania student who had taught CPR in underserved communities and had been a research assistant at Children's Hospital. Anyway, Sarah had a heart condition called long QT syndrome type 1 and avoided energy drinks at the recommendations of her doctors, according to the filings. This is a picture of this girl right here. I'm gonna let y'all see who she is so y'all can have a face with this story. Okay, y'all know it's on my phone, so don't trip. I don't be having time to be doing all the other stuff because I'd be always busy. So that's her right here. Cute girl. Okay, 21 years old. In a statement Monday afternoon, a Panera Bread spokesperson said, "We were very saddened to learn this morning about the tragic passing of Sarah Katz, and our hearts go out to her family. At Panera, we strongly believe in transparency around our ingredients. We will work quickly to thoroughly investigate this matter." Anyway, Sarah, because I don't ever make sure I'm saying her name right. Yeah, Sarah. Sarah bought a charged lemonade from a Panera Bread restaurant in Philly on September the 10th, 2022, according to the suit. She went into cardiac arrest hours later, said her roommate and a close friend, Victoria Rose Conwar. She was very, very vigilant about what she needed to do to keep herself safe, Victoria said. "I guarantee if Sarah had known how much caffeine this was, she never would have touched it with a 10-foot pole." That is crazy. Anyway, the charged lemonade was offered side by side with all of Panera's non-caffeinated in or less caffeinated drinks and was advertised as a plant-based and clean beverage that contains as much caffeine as the restaurant's dark roast coffee, according to photos of both the menu and beverage dispensers in the store, which were included in the wrongful death lawsuit. They were smart when they went there and took pictures of everything before they even actually, did the lawsuit. Anyway, but at 390 milligrams, the large charged lemonade has more caffeine than any size of Panera's dark roast coffee, the complaint says. Numbers that the nutrition facts on Panera's website confirmed. It also has what is this? It also has guarana extract, another stimulant, as well as the equivalent of nearly 30 teaspoons of sugar. That is too much. Damn. Okay. And then they added the 390 milligrams of caffeine. And they said that is higher than the caffeine content of standard cans of Red Bull and Monster energy drinks combined. Anyway, Sarah had gotten the large cup, which is 30 fluid ounces, according to the attorney representing her family. That is sad, y'all. So this is the lemonade, I guess, right here. I guess this is it. I actually have it on my little thumbnail, I believe. I think. See, I don't drink everybody's lemonade. I don't even like lemonade like that. Anyway, it says, "I think everyone thinks lemonade is safe. And really, this isn't lemonade at all. It's an energy drink that has lemon flavor," said Elizabeth Crawford, a partner at the Philadelphia-based law firm Klein Inspector PC. "It should have an adequate warning." The lawsuit alleges the charged lemonade is defective in design because it is a dangerous energy drink. So y'all know straight up, if you get that charged lemonade at Panera Bread. Just make sure you don't have any heart problems or any other problems that all that caffeine and sugar can trigger, point blank. Anyway, they said these unregulated beverages include no warnings of any potentially dangerous effect, even the life-threatening effects on blood pressure, heart rate, and or brain function. It says Conroy described Sarah Katz, as an excellent student and the most involved and passionate person I have ever met. Someone who would smile and wave to everyone on campus. She was careful to tell people that she could not consume energy drinks and made other modifications for her health condition, but she never let it stop her from achieving the things that she wanted to do, Conroy said. Anyway, Sarah Katz was diagnosed with long QT syndrome at age 5. The American Heart Association describes long QT as a disorder of the heart's electrical system that can cause abnormal heart rhythms as a result of exercise or stress. It can be well managed with medication. In addition to medication, Sarah's condition was controlled by regular doctor visits where everything was always normal, Crawford said. About 1 in 2,000 people have congenital long QT syndrome, with some showing no symptoms and others fainting or experiencing heart palpitations in response to triggers such as exercises or being startled, said Dr. Charles Beru, an electrophysiologist at Children's National Hospital in Washington. Okay. Beru, who did not treat Sarah and is not involved in the lawsuit, says caffeine is allowable in moderation for long QT patients. We tell people not to worry. It's fine to have a Coke or a small coffee each day, said Beru, who is on the board of trustees of the Sudden Arrhythmia Death Syndromes Foundation, an advocacy organization for those with heart rhythm abnormalities. Okay. But some of the smallest studies have shown that energy drinks that have caffeine plus other ingredients like I don't know if this taurine or turin, other things might be a little riskier, Baru said. The lawsuit says Sarah bought an unlimited SIP club membership from Panera, which allows consumers or customers to pay a monthly fee for unlimited drinks about a week and a half before she died. Before she was unalive. Conroy said Sarah had bought at least one other charged lemonade in the days before her cardiac arrest. Damn, that's crazy. Here another picture is of her with her friend. So drinking that stuff twice, man, that second one probably did her in for sure. Okay. On the day of her unaliving, Sarah bought a charged lemonade and collapsed several hours later at a birthday gathering for a friend at a restaurant. Okay. Um, Emergency personnel took her to the hospital where she went into cardiac arrest again, this time fatally, the lawsuit says. Dang. She was taken from us too soon and she should not have been, Conroy said. She has so much more to give. A medical examiner report that Crawford shared with NBC News showed that Sarah's cause of unalive was cardiac arrhythmia, arrhythmia due to long QT syndrome. The report does not mention the beverage as a contributing factor, but notes that she had no drugs in her system other than what the hospital used to try to resuscitate her. That is crazy. Anyway, whew, they said caffeine can have health consequences for people beyond those with long QT syndrome and other heart disorders. Large amounts can also pose risk to people with other underlying conditions, as well as to pregnant or breastfeeding people and to children, according to the FDA. According to Panera's website, the caffeine content of its charged lemonade ranges from 260 milligrams in the regular size to 390 milligrams in the large 30-ounce size, while the caffeine content of its dark roast coffee ranges from 161 milligrams in a small cup to 268 milligrams in a large cup, which is 20 fluid ounces. Anyway, Panera's charged lemonade has attracted attention on social media. In December, a customer who said she did not know how caffeinated the drink was, she shared a viral TikTok video of herself after she consumed free refills of the mango yuzu charged lemonade and captioned the video, this drink, this drink should come with a warning because it's delicious and will lead to my cardiac arrest. Anyway, on Panera's website, it refers to its charged lemonade as the ultimate energy drink, although the lawsuit alleges that it was not advertised as such in the stores at the time of Sarah's unaliving. It is not clear how long that description has been used on the site. That is crazy. Anyway, they say if you are going to market it that way, you know it's an energy drink. How can you not market it that way in the actual store? Crawford said. The reasonable consumer is not going to go in onto the website to compare it to see whether or not there's any additional information. Sarah's parents, who declined to speak about the lawsuit, are desperate for people to understand exactly what is in Panera's charged lemonade before they buy it, Crawford said. That has become their most important thing, is making the public aware of these dangers to make sure that it does not happen to someone else. But the sad thing is that this did happen to one more person, okay, who drunk that charged lemonade. And I don't know why Panera did not have anything in their stores, stating, the amount of caffeine and other ingredients that this drink, that the drinks contain. I don't know why they didn't have that, especially that caffeine and the other thing that I named. I think Turin or Turin. I don't know how you pronounce that, but they definitely should have, put that up there, and then also tell people how much sugar they put in it. Because if you are watching your sugar intake, or you have a condition that too much sugar, can mess you up, I think all of that should be, noted in the store. Now, like I said, I went to Panera tonight and I did see the sign talking about the charged lemonade and high of the caffeine content and stuff. They had it up there, but it's like way after this girl, you know, passed on, you know. Now let me tell you about the other person who had it too, okay? Anyway, let me get some water. Hold on for a minute, y'all. There's another guy. This man passed on his way home from Panera after having 3 charged lemonades. I don't know why he did 3. Man, damn. And didn't he see the news with them talking about the lemonade? Come on now. Anyway, a second person has passed on after drinking Panera's caffeinated charged lemonade drinks, which contains caffeine levels comparable to strong coffee and are sold in cups as large as 30 fluid ounces that are free to refill. So that's how he had 3, because he was using that free refill. Anyway, according to a lawsuit filed by family members Monday, 46-year-old Dennis Brown fell unalive on a sidewalk from cardiac arrest while walking home from a Panera in Florida on October the 9th. Before he left the restaurant, he had ordered a charged lemonade and had 2 refills. Dang. Okay. Like Sarah Cax, Brown had also avoided energy drinks because of a health condition. In his case, high blood pressure. Okay. His family said in the lawsuit that he has high blood pressure. Anyway, his cause of death was cardiac arrest due to hypertensive disease. The lawsuit also noted that Brown had a mild intellectual disability, and it's unclear if he was aware of how much caffeine was in the self-serve drink, which sat side by side with all of the store's non-caffeinated and or less caffeinated drinks. They probably should have that drink by itself. Okay, they should just put that by itself and not put it with all other drinks. It's also unclear what size beverage Brown ordered and how much caffeine he consumed. The charged lemonade comes in a 20-ounce regular and a 30-ounce large. The three flavors of charged lemonades that Panera offers have approximately 13 milligrams of caffeine per ounce, similar to the restaurant's dark roast coffee, according to the company website. That means a 20-ounce drink with no ice contains around 260 milligrams of caffeine, and a 30-ounce drink contains around 390 milligrams. Depending on the beverage size Brown ordered, that could have put his caffeine consumption up to 780 milligrams to 1,170 milligrams in the sitting. Dang. Anyway, the FDA advises that a limit of 400 milligrams of caffeine per day is considered safe for healthy adults, but a lower level is advised for adults with certain medical conditions or who are pregnant or breastfeeding. The agency notes that toxic effects such as seizures can begin with a dose of 1,200 milligrams of caffeine. The American Academy of Pediatrics discourage caffeine in children and recommend a daily limit of 100 milligrams for kids ages 12 to 18. And with that being said, I just told my son he got to stop drinking those iced coffees because that's not cool. He wants one every single day. Okay. Anyway, at 13 milligram per ounce, Panera's lemonades are on the high end of caffeine compared with coffee. According to the FDA, an 8-ounce cup of coffee contains about 80 to 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is 10 to 12.5 milligrams per ounce. That means drinking about 4 to 5 8-ounce cups of coffee a day is usually safe, okay? Some energy drinks can contain less caffeine than coffee by volume. An 8.4-ounce can of Red Bull energy drink contains 80 milligrams of caffeine or 9.5 milligrams per ounce. A 16.9-ounce can of the original Green Monster energy drink contains 160 milligrams of caffeine or about 9.47 milligrams per ounce, but others are much higher, such as Hyde Extreme RTD, which contains 400 milligrams of caffeine in a 12-ounce bottle, which is 33.3 milligrams per ounce. Anyway, caffeine has multiple actions in the body, which can affect the cardiovascular system, respiratory system, kidneys, and smooth muscles. Overdoses can cause vomiting, high blood pressure, racing heart rhythm problems, and even disorientation and hallucinations in some cases. The families of both Sarah Katz and Dennis Brown have called the lemonade a dangerous energy drink with inadequate warnings. So, anyway, this is what Panera Bread said. Panera Bread expresses our deep sympathy for Mr. Brown's family. Based on our investigation, we believe his unfortunate passing was not caused by one of the company's products. We view this lawsuit, which was filed by the same law firm as a previous claim, to be equally without merit. Panera stands firmly by the safety of our product. Anyway, since the Sarah Katz family lawsuit, some Panera Bread restaurants have moved containers of the charged lemonade behind the counter. The company has also increased warnings about the caffeine content. The company said it has no plans to lower the caffeine levels, but some pages on the company website indicate lower levels of caffeine in the drink. This is a damn shame. Mm-mm-mm. That's a damn shame, y'all. They know good and damn well their drinks is the you know cause these people to pass on like that. That is crazy. They know this, and I hope I honestly hope that Sarah's parents win their lawsuits. And I don't know enough about Dennis Brown because I don't know if he was if he knew about those lemonades or not. You know what I'm saying? Because he just passed on, not too long ago, and I know all over the news they've been talking about this Panera Bread charged up lemonade. So I'm just trying to figure out why he did not know, but maybe he didn't know because they did say he had some type of disability going on, you know, with his I guess how he learns, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know. He may win too. Who knows? But I do know before her passing on and everything happened to Sarah, I do know I never seen anything in their stores about that charged up lemonade. Because I go to Panera Bread all the time and I had never seen anything until recently. After this lawsuit, they started, putting signs up telling you that charged up lemonade has a very high content of caffeine. But again, they should have had that up before. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know if you got hypertension and other heart conditions, that caffeine may be almost like can really do you some harm. That's crazy. That's really sad that happened to that girl, 21 years old, and then Dennis Brown, who was only 46 years old. They didn't want to quickly say that the girl's heart condition caused it, and then the dude hypertension caused it. You know what I'm saying? They're unaligned. That's crazy though. Let me see what some TikTokers are saying about it. Then we're gonna move on to our breaking news. How long we been on here for? 32 minutes. Let me go ahead and TikTok and see. Hold on, guys, for 1 second. What did you say, Carl? Is here? Oh yeah, it is sad. Hold on, let me turn this off before I get a copyright claim. Okay, let me do this right here. Let's see. Panera Bread. Let's see what do they have any different. Let's see what people are saying about that on TikTok, y'all. So they just basically going to repeat exactly what I said, but I will let you guys hear about the second person. This is crazy, man. Uh, and people like to drink that because of that high caffeine, which keeps them, I guess, up, alert, and all that stuff. But for me, I don't like coffee type stuff or all the other stuff that they be having in these stores. To about 4 cups of coffee. The family that brought the lawsuit states that the Florida man had high blood pressure and didn't drink energy drinks as a result. This comes after a 21-year-old with a heart condition died after consuming the same drink at a Philadelphia area Panera. According to the lawsuit filed by her family, she had bought the large cup, which is about 30 ounces, and had just one. She later died of cardiac arrest. The lawsuit also mentions she knew she had a heart condition and avoided energy drinks because of that. She was unaware of the amount of caffeine in the drink, according to the lawsuit. Panera's website does mention the levels of caffeine in the drink, but photos of the menu show that it's advertised as having the same amount of caffeine as the dark roast coffee. A Panera spokesman has said that the company stands, quote, firmly by the safety of our products. A second person has died after drinking Panera Bread's charged lemonade. And I think it's started back over. In a lawsuit filed Monday, a Florida man allegedly drank 3 of the drinks. Yeah, we already covered that. Okay. 20 and so yeah, that's crazy, And if they don't do something about it, put those warnings all over the place in their restaurants and stuff, so people can know. There's going to be other lawsuits because other people are going to be drinking this and passing on from that. Let's check out some of these comments in the comments section. Tom said, "Bro drank 3 30-ounce charged lemonade with high blood pressure. Like my guy, what are you doing?" Right. That's why I said I don't know if they're gonna win his lawsuit because if you have hypertension, it's almost common sense. But they did say he's lacking in that area, so I don't know. You know, that's crazy though. Let's see. Rune said, "But why does this drink exist? What reason do you need to have that much caffeine in one drink?" I said the same thing. Why not just put the same amount of caffeine in that drink, like you do with coffee? You know what I'm saying? It'll still, do what it needs to do for the people who need that. And then somebody said the sugar content is what gets me, but by pre-workout contains about the same, but my pre-workout contains about the same amount of caffeine. If you know you can't handle it, don't drink it. Okay, so Lewis said the problem here is that the men drink about 3 cups, 280 milligram for per cup with hypertension. And then he said, I personally have hypertension, and I know that if I drink more than 6 shots of espresso in a day, it may end badly. Okay, Aspen said, y'all defend Panera Bread like they are paying your rent. Okay, so this other commenter said, Panera is not responsible for people's stupidity and ignorance of clear warnings. Again, when that girl drunk that, they did not have any warnings posted at the stores or anywhere. Now, when the dude drunk it, I'm pretty sure that they probably had some warnings. I don't know why he didn't see it, but they did stress that he was dealing with some type of learning disability. So, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Um, okay, another commenter said nobody is going to accidentally drink a Red Bull or Monster, but a plant-based and clean charged lemonade, that sounds like a lemonade with vitamins. That's why they should have all the ingredients on the daggone packaging. So Beth said, y'all two people unalive. Instead of blaming the victims for not reading, blame the multi-million dollar corporation for not being more clear. And I definitely agree. I think they, like I said before, I think they should have definitely, made sure they posted throughout their stores, you know, buy the drinks and everything else on the menu, the caffeine, about the ingredients, the full list of ingredients, especially the caffeine, the sugar content, and that other ingredient they have. They should have listed that. Okay, so Morticia said the man who lost his life had a developmental disability. He did not know. Have some good compassion in the comments. Right. I just said he had some type of learning disability, so he probably just did not know. You know what I'm saying? Again, um, they need to have labels for people to see that. And maybe when people buy the charged lemonades, maybe they should have their customer service people, their cashiers or whoever ring up the food, you know, they should tell you that the caffeine level in this drink is high. Maybe if you have any health conditions or whatever cases, you shouldn't drink it. Period. Maybe they need to list that too. If you have certain health conditions like hypertension or long QT syndrome or any other like heart condition or anything like that, you know, put that one in there that you shouldn't probably drink this charged lemonade. Point blank. Okay. Somebody else said, not going to sit here and bat for corporations, but how y'all getting mad at Panera? They have signs showing you the nutritional facts. Back then, they didn't have the signs telling you about the ingredients of those charged lemonades, point blank. They do have signs about their foods and stuff like that, but they did not have anything to tell you about the charged lemonade. Because again, I went to Panera Bread all the time and still do, and I never see anything about no charged lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then this Uno said, do people read? But read what if they don't have anything there? In the girl's case, there was nothing there. But in the dude's case, since he has a developmental disability, he probably could even, you know, comprehend that. That's why that drink, you should have to go to the cashier, ask them for that drink. You know what I'm saying? And then the cashier should let you guys know, in case you can't comprehend certain things, that the energy drink contains high levels of caffeine. If you have any medical conditions, you don't need to drink it. Point blank. Now, if a person go ahead and drink it anyway, then it's on them. And then Panera has no lawsuits because then you're drinking it at your own risk. They can even add that on there too. So let's see. Okay, so Libby said, all of you defending Panera, there is a reason Monster doesn't come with this milligram of caffeine. This much caffeine is completely unnecessary. It definitely is. And like I just said, even with healthy people, if you consume a lot of caffeine like that, it can still possibly do something to you. You know what I'm saying? So why even have that amount of caffeine in the drink in the first place? I don't understand why they have it, and I don't understand why people buy it anyway. You know, all that caffeine. You don't need that much caffeine to stay alert and awake. That's crazy. So let's see what else they said. Okay. So Robin said, I think Panera should double down on the caffeine. Okay. So Pat said both customers had health conditions which prevented them from drinking caffeine. They drank the beverages anyway. It's their fault, not Panera's. And so these people responded back to this crazy stuff. And this is the reply. Somebody said, sorry, but that's just not true. The first one to be unalive had a heart condition called long QT. Okay. The second person to be unalive had no conditions that stopped normal caffeine intake. Okay. And then Pat came back and said he had high blood pressure and ADHD and also consumed 3 servings in one day. That's 1,000 milligrams plus. He was dumb enough to do that. Not Panera's fault. But if he had some type of like I said, a learning disability, development disability, or whatever the case is, he wouldn't have known. You know what I'm saying? He would have not known. So again, I still say Panera should have the cashiers and stuff get those drinks, or at least, you know, when you buy it, they warn you that this drink has a lot of caffeine in it. And if you have any heart conditions or any other life threatening conditions like that, you probably should not drink this, point blank. And they definitely should put that warning, you know, by the drinks on the menu or whatever the case is for that. You know, that way they can avoid a lot of lawsuits. But anyway, my prayers are extended out to these people, family and friends, and may they rest in peace. And I actually hope, especially the first girl family, Sarah Kat's family, I do hope they win their lawsuit because, again, I think, you know, corporations should make sure that they do everything they need to do to keep consumers safe when they are consuming their products, point blank. And they need to put up all information to let you know ingredients and certain things, you know what I'm saying? Especially drinks like that, you know, that has a lot of caffeine and sugar in it, you know, and I think they need to step up and do things like that. Like I said, Panera Bread do have signs up now, but it should have always been up. And so, with that being said, like I said before, I hope that Sarah Katz family win their lawsuit. Now, as far as the second dude, I don't know how that's going to go, considering that they did have, I don't know if they had signs in the store he was at, but I know the Panera Breads that I go to, I see the signs up now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And once these lawsuits are taken to court or whatever the case is, I'll let you guys know how it turned out. But again, my condolences are expressed out to all of the victims' parents and relatives and friends and everything, you know. And my prayers are extended out to them. And may the victims, you know, rest in peace. That is sad. All right. So now, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on. In the comment section, if you watch this in the replay, just tell me, do you drink that charged lemonade by Panera Bread? Okay, and why do you like it? You know what I'm saying? So put that. Let me turn this thing on right here. So make sure you put that in the comment section. All right. Okay. So anyway, let's go over a little breaking news, y'all. Then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. I got about 15 more minutes, then we're gonna be out of here. So they do have a recall, y'all, on Diet Coke, Sprite, Fanta, um, pop sodas. That's what I'm calling it. Let's see what it says. And this is according to Newsbreak and also according to all recipes. Okay. Anyway, Diet Coke, Sprite, and Fanta have a recall due to potential foreign material. Okay, so anyway, according to the FDA, those cans of soda have been pulled from store shelves in Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi due to potential foreign materials inside the soda cans. So let's see, what kind of stuff is in those cans? Let's see what they tell us. Oh my gosh, let's see. Let's see what do they have in there. I bet you they won't tell us. So anyway, they didn't tell us what foreign material they are talking about. I don't see anything about it. Okay, but anyway, let's see. So they said if you have shopped for 12 packs of Diet Coke, Sprite, or Fanta cans in the Alabama, Florida, or Mississippi in the past few months, here's what to look for to determine if the product you have is part of the recall. So, anyways, Diet Coke package in 12-ounce aluminum cans. Okay, and I'm not going to give you guys lot numbers. You can actually go to Google and type in Diet Coke, uh, Fanta, and what was the other one? Diet Coke, Fanta. Just put that in there. Recall, excuse me, y'all, and it would come up. Okay, and then it would show you a whole list of the sodas and stuff in the lot numbers and the UPCs and the Best Buy number. And then you can just go ahead and take your sodas back to the store to get your refund, or you can let's see what else you can do. Let's see. Basically, take it back to the store to get your purchase price back. Okay. And they say even if a few cans from a package have been consumed, still you can take the rest of them back to the store and get your money back. All right. All right. That's crazy. Recalls on everything, y'all. Whew. Excuse me. I'm tired. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next story. So, anyway, 50 Cent is still trolling Diddy by sharing a selfie with Tupac. So 50 just won't stop, y'all. Let's see. So on Tuesday, 50 shared what appears to be an AI rendering of himself in Pac wearing nearly a matching outfits while taking a selfie in a studio. And then I guess 50 said, Karma is a mother effer, brother love, brother love, brother love. He taunted Diddy in the caption, okay? So let's see. So here he is right here with Tupac dressed in similar um, attire. Let me show y'all real quick. Okay. So he just went up there and said that to Brother Love, y'all. Let's see what some of these comments are saying. So Mr. BBC said Tupac said it about Diddy and all them cats years ago. People just wasn't listening. Okay. Real Talk 585 said, y'all really believe that photo is real? Okay. Um, Final Phase said it's called taking a message to Diddy. Okay, so that's what that was all about. So again, 50 said to him, Karma is a mother freaker, brother love, brother love, brother love. That's what he wrote on there. And he did this little picture, AI enhancement picture with Tupac. And then he wrote that Karma is a mother effer, brother love, brother love, brother love in his caption. That's tripped out, man. Uh. All right, so next story, y'all. Let's go to that. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let me see what else I got for you guys real quick before we get ready to get out of here. Okay, let's see. So a woman went on a rant at Disneyland, okay, and it was caught on camera. And when she went on that rant, she was like, "I hate um, Mexicans." That's what she said. Crazy. Let me see if I got the video. I probably won't play her video though, because she's doing too much. Anyway, it says a viral video shows a white woman unleashing an anti-Mexican tirade in a Disneyland bathroom. The video shared to Instagram by Eva Romez on Friday shows a woman wearing mouse ears and a Mickey Mouse t-shirt arguing with after objecting to her speaking Spanish to her 2-year-old son. The woman, who has not been officially identified by police or Disneyland officials, can be heard saying that she had a problem with Eva speaking Spanish, saying, "You don't speak Spanish in America because it is an English speaking country." My goodness. That is crazy. She then says, "I am American and I am white, and all my people are from this country," before proclaiming, "I hate Mexicans." The woman eventually flashes Eva with two middle fingers as she leaves the bathroom. That is that is crazy, y'all. That is absolutely just crazy. Um, Here's the video right here. I guess I don't. This is actually on YouTube, so if you guys want to see it, you can go to Woman's Rant at Disneyland, caught on camera. I hate Mexicans. That's a damn hot ass mess. I don't know why people feel so entitled and you know and just do the most. You know what I'm saying? If you're not there saying race, that's crazy. That is crazy. Let me see what else. So let's read a couple of these comments, y'all, real quick. We got a couple more minutes now. Okay, so, Debbie said, "Funny, she says that she and her family are from America. She doesn't look American. So where did your family really come from?" Okay, let's see. Mark says Spanish language arrived to the West way before English did. Learn to not be ignorant. Okay. Another commenter said, "The only true Americans are the American Indians. She needs a history check and she needs to shut the you know what up." Hold on, y'all. Let me look at a piece of tissue real quick. Okay. And then another commenter said, "Those are the ones that go to church later thinking Jesus was white with blue eyes." And then he said, "Christopher Columbus didn't speak English. He spoke Spanish." Okay. And then somebody replied back to the Jesus thing and said, "No, he was a Middle Eastern man in the flesh, tannish, bronze skin." Okay. They arguing back and forth about this. Let's see what else they said. This is like tripped out. "Hey, Iceman, thank you for coming by, hon. Y'all check out Iceman too and show him some love. All right, y'all? Nothing. I'm just doing this live. About to wrap it up in about 7 minutes. So what's up with you? Anyway, let's see what this person. Okay, so John said Jesus was white, but he had green eyes. Okay. And John said Columbus did not discover America either. Okay. John also said his ships were financed by Portuguese royalty. Um, Portuguese royalty. Fiona said, "What does this have to do with the question at hand? Let me suggest that you try to understand the question. It is what Columbus was and what his language is." So let's see. Okay, they arguing back and forth, y'all. This is crazy, just going back and forth with one another. Okay, let me go back to these other people. So anyway, Rebecca said, "Ignorant moron. If California honored the contract with Mexico, wouldn't the majority of citizens speak Spanish?" Granted that she was teed off because they used the handicap stall instead of the family stall, but it doesn't give her the right to do what she did. She should have been put in holding for a few hours. As for people showing up at her home, that was hella wrong. If you have an issue, you take her to court, not show up at her private residence. So I guess they showed up at her residence, according to what this lady said. Okay, you just chilling. All right. Yeah, I am too. That's why my voice. Well, right now I got a sleepy voice, but that's why I be hoarse because I have so many allergies, and plus I got allergic reaction as well from something that I use. So I'm dealing with that. I've been taking like an antihistamine for that and stuff, and using hydrocortisone. But I hope you feel better, hon. Okay. All right. These people arguing back and forth. Okay. So anyway, what she did there was just totally out of line. Okay. I mean, just to be so racist and saying she hate Mexicans and all this other stuff. It's just not acceptable. I don't even know why people be walking around here being racist and stuff and thinking they're better. Like I have always said, if you age, if you age, if you if you pass on, if you get sick, if you're not the cutest thing and the most healthiest thing, you know what I'm saying? If you can stay healthy all the time and look good all the time and everything is going good for you, then you may be better than somebody else. But if you're not, if you're going through the same thing that everybody else do and you eventually pass on, you can get sick and all these other things, you're no better than the next person, point blank. You are no better than the next person. So I don't know why some people be, tripping out, over race and stuff and think they're better because they are lighter skin, lighter tone, their skin is a lighter tone. I don't know why people do that, or if they are a different race, they think they are better. I don't know why people do that though. Like I just said, again, if you pass on, if you get sick, if you go through struggles and all this other type of stuff, if you're not the most attractive person and things like this, you're really no better than anybody else because you're not perfect. Okay, so I don't know why they think these things. Let's see. Can you welcome, Iceman? All right, you're welcome. Okay, so anyway, let's go over the next little story. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on, my clothes. Hold on. Let me turn the dryer back on. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna dry this clothes one more time because I don't want my clothes to get on the window. Y'all can actually take them on anyway and just fold them while I'm on the line. So hold on, y'all. Just hold it for 1 second because I do not want my clothes to get wrinkled. I do not like wrinkled clothes, y'all. Put this up in here, this dryer, dry this, turn this off, then dry that, then I got to dry those clothes. Yeah, I don't like sorry about that, y'all. I don't like clothes when they get wrinkled. So the key is as soon as the clothes get out of the dryer, you go ahead and fold them up and they would never get wrinkled and you would never have to iron your clothing. Okay, that's the trick. You take your clothes straight up out the dryer while they are fresh, freshly dried, and you go ahead and fold them up, and you will never have to iron unless you just want to iron. I never iron anything because it's always, wrinkle free because the way I take my clothing. Plus, I use like a bounce, either the little ball thing that you put in the dryer, and my clothes never ever be wrinkled. Even like white shirts and stuff. And the key to those white shirts is definitely you have to take those out immediately. Usually I stop the dryer before they even get to like the cooling cycle. And what I do is just take them out and put them on a hanger. And guess what? You don't have to iron those. I'm telling you, I got to iron, but I never use it because my clothes are just taken straight up out of the dryer, and then I just fold them up. Not fold them up like you putting them in a drawer, but fold them up and put them on a hanger, like pants, you know. And like if I can't put them up at that particular moment, I just do the pants like you're supposed to fold them, and they don't get wrinkled. And I just lay them on my bed, and then I put them up, later on or whatever the case is. The same thing with underwear. If you don't want your underwear to be all wrinkled, you take them out the dryer, right, and you just go ahead and fold them up. Now, see, I may have to iron these pants like the pockets because sometimes the pockets fold back up. You know how you do when you have pockets in your clothing. Sometimes they stay up. But again, the trick to that is try to pull them down, and then when you hang them up, you try to hang them against other clothing to keep those pockets down, and you don't even have to iron those. So those are the things that I do because I'm not about to be sitting up here ironing and doing all this other stuff. Where you can just simply go in there and just take them out the dryer and fold them. Yeah, I'm very organized, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. I don't like to be unorganized. I don't know how people sit on YouTube all damn day and just be on their lives and shit 5 and 6 hours and shit every single day. And they just sit there in that space. My butt be doing everything while I'm on the live. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not staying on a live for no 4 and 5 hours. Every now and then I may do like a 3 hours, but not every single day. Okay, that's kind of strange to me, especially with grown people having to work, having kids to take care of, having household things, and just really just enjoying life. Especially if you like married or you have a woman or a man. Hell, what do they be scamming you on the computer all damn day talking to strangers? That's kind of strange to me, unless you're making that damn money. Now, if you're making money, that's totally a little different. But you still got to take time to get off, you know what I'm saying? To enjoy life, you know? So I got those clothes folded up and put on my bed. Wow. And stuff. All right. So let me see what else story got. Then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Okay, y'all. Let's see. These people are damn stupid. Y'all, I got to show y'all this stupid ass video. Hold on. Let me make sure this is out on YouTube. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. These people are damn stupid. Hold on. Wait. Let me see if this lady if I can get the video. If I can't get the video, I'm just gonna tell you real quick. This is another YouTube damn video. I'm just gonna tell you what she did. This stupid ass lady, and I'm gonna say stupid because you don't do this, okay? These are some stupid ass people. All right. Anyway, this lady is trying to get a mountain lion to move from the road with a daggone broomstick. Okay, I'm gonna look at this video and put it on low. I can't show y'all because it's on YouTube, but I'm gonna see this stupid ass lady. This stupid ass lady is trying to get this mountain lion, from the roadway with a broomstick, y'all. Y'all think I'm joking? You can go to YouTube and type in "woman tries to get a mountain lion to move from the road with a broomstick." And this damn mountain lion gets up. I think somebody must have ran over. I don't know if somebody hit the mountain lion or if the mountain lion was just laying there. I think the mountain lion may be hurt. I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't know exactly. I think, let me see what they said in here. Okay. Yeah, the mountain lion is injured. It cannot move by itself. Okay. Anyway, the mountain lion, when she was hitting the mountain lion with the broom, he turned around. He turned back toward the woman. And then she started running from the daggone mountain lion. Okay, so I think maybe the mountain lion might have got hit by a car, if I'm not mistaken. But what would make her go out there and try to push the mountain lion out from the street? That's stupid. But I can understand she probably was trying to save the mountain lion's life. But at the same time, they tell you not to mess with these damn animals. That mountain lion would have tore her ass up. They didn't show that part. All they showing is her trying to, stupid ass lady, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he got hit by a car. I hear people saying that. I hope the mountain lion, I hope they call the animal people for the mountain lion. This lady got a full-fledged broom out here trying to get the mountain lion up. Then the mountain lion turns. The mountain lion couldn't even get up. She running and shit. He didn't even really get up. What he did is just turned around and looked at her. And then she started running back. Then this Looney Tooney went right back up to the mountain lion again, trying to get the mountain lion out of the street. This is so crazy, y'all. Let me see if anybody know what happened. So yeah, they said poor thing was bleeding from his mouth. He was probably hit by a car. Oh, that's sad. And they said this woman is very stupid. Somebody said even a bobcat can F a human up. let alone an injured mountain lion. They say even a house cat can turn on a person when they're hurt. Somebody said laying on the warm ground feels good to the cat. Yeah, my cat here lays on our ground sometimes. Like when it's a hot, she lays on the floor to get cooled off. I was wondering why she was doing it, but my kids told me why she does that. Oh, he was laying in blood. Yeah, he was hurt. I hope they got him some kind of help. Somebody said she should have done the best thing she should have done was call the authorities. That's what I'm saying, the animal people. Somebody said, my God, humans are effing stupid. That's great. Mine. Somebody said hit by a car, blood coming out of mouth and nose, should have called wildlife game officials. Oh, they said they probably had to euthanize it, unfortunately. But what a beautiful cougar. Yeah. They can run 60 miles per hour, leap 20 feet in a single bound. Sounds like Superman. Somebody said that was plumb dumb. Call Humane Society people. That's what I'm trying to figure. Why she didn't do that. They said people are stupid. If any animals it gets hit, you do not supposed to mess with it. Just call the animal people to come and help that animal. That is crazy. So he was hit. I wish they would have showed the entire video too, but that's kind of sad. I hate when I see animals hurt like that. You know what I'm saying? And then she just poking it with a damn broom. I guess she was trying to get the animal out of the street, though, honestly. But still, just call, animal services, and they will come and get the mountain lion. That is crazy, y'all. Somebody said F that mountain lion. Somebody called her dumb bitch. Um, let's see. Somebody said honking the horn would be safer. He couldn't get up because he was hurt. That's stupid. Just call the animal people. Somebody said, I see why y'all get killed. I mean, excuse me, get unalive in movies. Okay, unalive. Okay. So that's crazy, y'all. I can't believe she was poking that with a stick. But I got another a funnier story. Hey, the real DJ Fruit Loops. Thank you for tuning in, hon. I got a crazy ass story. Let me just tell you, because I forgot to tell you guys last week. Okay, so it was a similar, not similar. It was another story happened. I think this was in a foreign country. Let me see if I can find it on my phone real quick. Y'all, the way they wrote it up though is crazy because they called this person a lunatic. Okay, let me see. Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. They called this man a lunatic, and he got unalive by what he did. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the story. Let's see. Look right here. Man found unalive at zoo after big cat seen holding a shoe in its mouth. Okay, let me tell y'all what the story said. Y'all get ready to laugh. It's not funny that the man got unalive, but it's funny the way they said what they said about the man. Okay, hold on. Let me let that come up real quick. So anyway, they said the man in Pakistan was found unalive after zoo staff saw that a big cat had a shoe in his mouth. The incident happened Wednesday at Bawalpur's Sherbagh Zoo, which is located in the Punjab province, according to CBS News. Zahir Anwar, a government official, told media outlets that zoo staff were cleaning when they made the gruesome discovery. When they cleaned the zoo in the dens, they found the animal holding a shoe in its mouth, Anwar said. Hold on, wait. Anyway, they say when staff at the zoo went to check the big cat's den, a body was found. The staff got suspicious and then they found a body inside the den, he added. The government official said they believe the individual possibly jumped into the big cat's den. Then they said, our assessment so far is that this appears to be a lunatic because a sensible person would not jump into the den, Anwar said. You can see that the den is secured. There are stairs behind the den. Maybe he jumped from there. But what killed me is what they said, though, when they said our assessment so far is that this appears to be a lunatic because a sensible person would not jump into the den. Who writes these things, y'all? Okay. They said, listen, one rescue worker who goes by Zarfuhullah told media outlets that the victim's legs looked like they were heavily mauled. It is yet not known who he is and how he got there. It is being investigated. The body looked several hours old. Okay, so I mean, like I said, that lunatic stuff, and when they said no sensible person would jump into a den, that had me like, I'm not gonna lie, it had me laughing when they said called him a lunatic, because I'm like, damn, oh, they don't even have no compassion. Basically, why would you use the word lunatic? Because a person jumped into the den. Clearly, he probably was trying to commit, you know what? That's why he did that. So why would you use the word and say lunatic? Anyway, Annabelle said, "This is hilarious. The official called the victim a lunatic. Honestly, how refreshing. Over here in the USA, we would have said our thoughts and prayers are with the victim's family. Okay, we wouldn't have said that, the man is a lunatic. That's what I was saying when I read it. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, no sympathy, no rest in peace, no saying that he probably was trying to commit, you know what? They just call him a straight up lunatic. And then they said no sensible person would jump into a lion's den. Like we don't know this. This is crazy. Somebody said that was funny, however, true. Laugh out loud. Having said that, the entire situation is sad. Right. Um, let's see what else did they say. Somebody said he definitely committed, you know what, that's for sure. Okay, I don't know why he felt like he needed to jump into a lion's den, though. Come on now. Out of all the things you can do, jumping into a den so you can be torn apart and all types of shit. I bet he changed his mind, though, once he jumped in there. I bet he did. But it was just too late. That is crazy, y'all. That is crazy. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to his family and friends, and may this dude, rest in peace and things. And that's a sad situation, you know. It's not really funny. It's just the fact that they said lunatic. I just couldn't believe they used that word. You know what I'm saying? But that is in a different country. So, different things go in different places. So let me just tell you about this final story. I'm going to give you two more stories. That's going to be it for tonight. So for people who like to meet people online, this is for you guys, okay? So a kidnapper lured a woman into a romantic relationship on Facebook by pretending to be nurse in scrubs in lab coats, okay? So it is not just, y'all think I'm talking about some African pretending to be somebody. It wasn't an African, okay? Here it is right here. Let me just show you. Because y'all think these romance scams are just done by, Africans over there in Nigeria or Ghana or somewhere like that. I don't want to show that too long on here either, because you know how YouTube be doing. Anyway, a 30-year-old New Jersey man pretended to be a nurse online in order to lure unsuspecting New York women into romantic relationships, only to kidnap the victims, including a victim's 2-year-old child, and commit deeply disturbing and heinous acts, authorities allege. You heard that? Anyway, Herman Cabin Brightman, aka Nazir Griffiths and Nazir Luckett, used Facebook in the dating app Hinge to meet and occasionally date several women under false pretenses and got violent when the victims tried to leave him. And the alleged crime spans roughly from November 2021 to September 2023. And that was announced by the U.S. Department of Justice on Monday. So, anyway, he gained the victim's trust and then encouraged them or lured them into relationships by lying that he was a medical professional in the New York area. Once he get them to come get into this romantic relationship, he began a disturbing pattern of abuse during which he assaulted, kidnapped, threatened, and stalked the victims, court documents said. The victims are four adult women and the 2-year-old child of one of those women. Now, after establishing a romantic relationship with each victim, the defendant kidnapped one of the victims and her minor child at knife point. He then bound and gagged a second victim while he threatened to unalive her. Then he punched and choked a third victim, then stalked her at a workplace to ensure she did not report the attack to the authorities. And then he held a fourth victim hostage in her apartment and repeatedly assaulted her until she escapes. That is crazy. Anyway, let's see. So Brightman in November of 2021 contacted victim one by Facebook, told her he was a nurse, and between January 2022 and July 2022, he assaulted victim one on multiple occasions during their relationship. When the women tried to end the relationship that summer, Brightman allegedly responded by kidnapping the woman and child at knife point from Mount Vernon, New York, to his New Jersey home. Once there, the defendant allegedly threatened to unalive the woman and held her child against their will for several hours before the woman was able to call the police officers who rescued the mother and child. Then in May 2023, Brightman used Hinge and enticed victim two to enter into a romantic relationship with him after he again passed himself off as a nurse, the feds say. By early August, the defendant allegedly went to the Queens, New York woman's apartment, bound victim number two hands with tape, and threatened to unalive her with a knife and gut her like a fish. 6 days later, after the woman tried to end the relationship, the defendant called her phone more than 20 times and threatened her over the phone when she answered one of the calls. The same month, Brightman shifted his attention to victim three, a Bronx, New York woman, telling her he was a nurse and convincing her to start a relationship, authorities allege. In early September, after the woman and Brightman started getting into arguments and she began to distance herself from Brightman, the defendant allegedly drove from New Jersey to her Bronx apartment, called her up on the phone to lure her to his car, and then punched, choked, and strangled victim three as he held her against her will. Dang. The woman was able to escape from the car to her apartment building and then called the cops, but the defendant showed up at her place of work days later, and then he interrogated her about whether she called the cops. Then he followed her home, pushed her, and even threw a traffic cone at her. Also in August and September 2023, Brightman allegedly used Hinge to start a relationship with victim four. Near the end of September, the two argued and victim four blocked Brightman's number. Rather than ceasing communication with the woman then and there, Brightman is accused of driving from New Jersey to the Bronx and calling the woman up from a different cell phone number. After he persuaded victim four to let him into her residence, The defendant allegedly assaulted, strangled, choked, and threatened to unalive the woman until she escaped by running away. Prosecutors further alleged that Brightman tried to rape victim 4 and threatened to unalive her. Anyway, Herman Brightman allegedly pictured in lab coat and mask in wearing scrubs. Let's see, did he have that on in this picture? I don't know. Let me see what he got on. I don't think so. He didn't. No, they just show his regular picture. Let me see. Anyway, y'all, this weirdo. Hold on. Let me go down, y'all. He has an 8-count indictment for kidnapping, stalking, interstate travel to commit domestic violence, interstate threats, and cyber stalking means that Brightman faces up to 85 years in prison if convicted as charged, including a potential mandatory minimum of 20 years with the possibility of a life sentence for the alleged kidnapping of victim's one child. So y'all who like to do all that stalking on cyber, on this web stuff, you better be careful because cyber stalking is against the law, as well as interstate threats, all right? And stalking and shit and all this other weird stuff that people do online. This is crazy. That's why you got to be very careful when meeting people online as well, because some weirdos online, man. It really is. This dude was like basically doing the most. And I don't know how he could make somebody get into a relationship with him, though. I still don't understand that. How he can make a woman online get into a relationship with him. But I guess anything is possible. Let's read 2 of these comments. Why the hell are these young girls allowing themselves to think that they would have a good relationship with someone they met on the internet? You young girls thinks nothing will happen to you. You are clearly wrong. Stop misbehaving, keep yourself safe, and stop all of this nonsense. Somebody said, why the hell are you blaming the victims rather than the perpetrators? And you can meet some decent people online. You can meet a weirdo. You can meet a weirdo offline. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be very careful with people when you meet them, regardless of where you and how you met them. You have to really get to know people, maybe check out their background, maybe some reference checks. You got to really just check out people these days and times, okay? It doesn't matter if you meet them in person at the store, online, at church. You need to check these people out because anybody can be a lunatic. You know what I'm saying? And this man clearly is one, a deranged type, KILLER type of lunatic. You know what I'm saying? So Mary Jane says she met a couple of offenders online, and I definitely don't recommend meeting someone without doing a full background check on a person. You will be surprised what comes to light. And I'm a thumbs up that because she's right. There's a lot of tripped out people online, that be into all types of stuff. That's why I definitely believe in doing a background check on people so you can know what you're getting into when you meet people online. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said the crazy thing to me is the guy that would treat you like gold, they turn down. Shaking my head. They are right. I don't know why women especially do this. I'm even guilty of that myself, turning down some possible good dudes and end up with a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we do that. You know? Somebody said, do you mean to tell me that those people were suckered in by a lab coat in scrubs? That's what I was saying. Okay. I mean, okay, shit. So what? You work in the hospital and I used to work in the hospital too. So nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Somebody said, y'all better stop looking for love on these apps. Let's see. They right shit. Some weirdos out there, but not just on the apps, in person too. But definitely on those apps though. I don't know why a lot of weirdos be on apps and stuff, but I guess it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They probably can't get no woman or man, if they meet them in person. So they just definitely got to, be online so they can hide behind the screen and put up a fake persona and just be fake. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hopefully justice is served on this weirdo. Hope those girls are okay. Hopefully they get the counseling that they need, and and get heal. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude right here was a hot ass mess. He was doing the most. 30 years old, too young. But you know what? He just messed up his life as well. He's gonna be in prison forever. That is crazy. So the dating app that he used was called Hinge. It is called Hinge, Hinge, y'all. So stay off of Hinge because there's some crazy ass people there, okay? And then he also used Facebook, all right? And we know it's some crazy people on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other ones. So this is him right here. So they was attracted to this right here. Okay, let me show you a better picture of him. I don't know if that other person was him because it don't look like the same dude. Let me show y'all him. So they was attracted because he had on this. This right here. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. I don't know why, but okay. So he had on this little screw up, his little mask, and he got people in. This does not look like the same dude. Let me go back and look at him again. That does not look like the same dude, y'all. Let me see if that is the same. That's not the same dude. They got two different pictures. Okay, so that other picture is not him, but the one that I just showed you with the mask on, that's him. That is him. The one I just showed you guys, that's him. All right. The other picture they had up there, that's not the same man. They got different pictures and stuff. So excuse the first picture I showed you. The second one right here is the actual person. This one right here is the actual person, the one that I just showed you guys. This one, let me show y'all again. He looked different with the mask on though. It looked darker. I don't know. But that's him right there in both pictures. Looking, I don't know. I don't know what they saw though. I really don't. Especially when he took that mask off. I just don't know. It would have been a straight up no. Okay, so Diddy's former bodyguard Roger Buns calls Sean P Diddy brother love, Puff Daddy, emotionless. Okay, so let's see what else he said about him, real quick, y'all. Yeah, we talked about him the other day. So let's see. Let's see what else did he say anything. Oh, he said Diddy has some fruitness in him. Okay, some fruitiness in him. That's what he said. He said, I have seen things that would make you question things. He also said Diddy did not display the same level of loyalty that he wanted to get back in return. He sounded like a narcissist. A lot of them do that too. Let's see what else. He said Diddy once told him, all I care about is my witches. I don't know how to be your friend. Okay. That's crazy. Let's see what else he said. Diddy said. Okay, let's see. He said he got some fruitiness about him. So he said he's seen some things. I wonder what kind of things did he see that makes us question. Let's see. Why come they never tell us everything? They leave out stuff. They don't tell you the whole story. Excuse me, y'all. Let's see. That's crazy, y'all. Some fruitiness. I would like to know what all he saw. I don't know, y'all. That's crazy. I don't know why they always tell part of the story, but don't never tell the entire story. You know what I'm saying? Why even say anything about it if you can't tell everything? I mean, okay. So let me give y'all this last one, and that's gonna be it for tonight, y'all. Okay, gosh, I'm looking at all these different articles. Okay, well, let me see what else I want to tell you guys real quick, and then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Um, y'all make sure y'all be holding on to y'all kids' hands too. A little 3-year-old passed on from after he or she ran into the traffic. Okay, and the mom was trying to save the little child but couldn't. She was injured as well. Okay, hopefully she's still alive and everything, but I don't know. But the 3-year-old obviously, was unalive because he or she got hit by, the cars or whatever the case is. But so y'all got to definitely make sure that y'all grab y'all kids' hands and watch your children and stuff like that, because little bitty children will run into traffic very quickly. This is a little boy right here, so y'all can see him. I don't know if I told you guys the story the other day. I can't remember. That's him right there. Super cute little boy. So my condolences are expressed out to his parents and everything, and I hope his mom made it and everything. This happened in Florida too. Let's see. That's sad. Sad little story, y'all. He got, you know what? He got out of the car. All of them was getting out of the car, right? And then a little boy just took off and started running, and then ran out into traffic. You know what I'm saying? And the mom tried to get him, but she couldn't. And both of them was ended up being hit by a 2009 Honda Pilot. Okay, so the mom was in serious condition, and the little boy obviously passed on from his injuries. That is sad, man. No further information was released by authorities. But that's sad. I hope, like I said, I hope the mom, I hope she didn't succumb to her injuries or anything. That's sad. My prayers are extended out to the family as well, and my condolences. Yeah. Okay. So let me go and give you guys this last one, y'all, and that's going to be it for tonight. They got all types of recalls, y'all. All types. Another recall: packaged fruit sold in California could pose serious health risk. I mean, damn, every day it's many things that have been recalled. Okay. So this fruit is what? Let's see what it is. A 5-pound bags of Avitor brand sun-dried tomato halves. Okay, so go online to Google, type in what else you say? Recall packaged fruit sold in California, recall, and also do the sodas, the pop, do the recall list for sodas. So y'all can see if you're in Mississippi or I think Alabama and some of those southern states, definitely check it out, because they said there's some potential harmful material inside of the cans. And you don't want to be drinking that shit, because you don't know what type of foreign material they have in those cans. And all these damn recalls and stuff, man. Everything. Let's see. People are weird. So we already know that the Micaiah or Micah Washington drug charge was dropped and stuff. And all his charges and stuff was dropped. The one that I just told you guys about the other day, where I said that I showed you guys the video of the police woman telling him she tased him and shit. She tased him again when she put him on the car and stuff. And then she called him a punk ass bitch and was laughing and shit. I showed you that video the other day and stuff. Go check that video out if you didn't see it, that live out. Anyway, they dropped the charges. I told you that day that they dropped the charges. Okay, he for his felony fentanyl trafficking charge, and he is now out of jail on bond. He still faces charges of obstructing government operation and resisting arrest in first-degree possession of marijuana, but new details have emerged regarding the altercation. And I showed you guys that the other day. Okay, so hopefully, like I said before, they will investigate this in the most honest way, and drop all of these charges, because I don't understand why he got charged for anything, because he was only stopped. I don't know why she stopped him, because he was what, changing his flat tire. I don't even know why she was asking him for his ID or anything. But anyway, if I get any more information about that, I'll let you guys know. This is the same information that I basically went over the other day when I was in my live with you guys. Okay, so the final story, y'all, would be let me go ahead and do this real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on for 1 second. Y'all got to find it. So let me just give y'all, before we get ready to go, so you guys can know. Okay, let me give you these 11 signs of heart failure. And I just think, this is something that you should know because you just never know. A lot of people, of all ages are dying, are being unalive from, heart attacks and other little things. So I'm going to give you the 11 signs of heart failure real quick before we get out of here. Number one, wait a minute, let's see. Wait a minute, the 11 signs, these are questions. What is wrong with these people? Okay, so let's see. The 4 stages of heart failure. Let's see. Stage 1 is individuals in this stage have heart failure but do not show symptoms during normal physical activities. They do not experience limitations in regular activities. So at stage 2 of heart failure, let's see, they said while people feel comfortable at rest, any physical activity beyond normal levels may result in fatigue, shortness of breath, or other symptoms. Okay, that's class 2, stage 2. Stage 3, class 3, people in this stage experience symptoms with less than ordinary physical activities. Resting usually relieves symptoms, but even minor exertion can trigger discomfort. That's in stage 3. Then stage 4, that is the most severe stage. And they say people will experience symptoms even at rest. Any physical activity can worsen their condition and symptoms become more pronounced. They say your quality of life is significantly impacted. Okay. So here are the signs of heart failure you should not ignore. Number 1, shortness of breath. All right, shortness of breath. And I'm not going to read all of this stuff, y'all. You can research just to find out more information about it. I'm just going to give you the signs. Okay. Number 1 is shortness of breath. Number 2 is persistent coughing. Okay, these are 11 signs of heart failure that you should not ignore. All right. And they're talking about a persistent cough, one that produces pink or blood tinged mucus that can be indicative of heart failure. That cough happens due to fluid being accumulated in your lungs, leading to irritation and coughing. People may notice your cough getting worse, especially when you're laying down at night. And the reason being is because the fluid it redistributes within the respiratory system. Okay. Number 3 is fatigue and weakness. Heart failure can cause extreme fatigue and weakness as the body is receiving inadequate supplies of oxygen rich blood. They said people may experience a constant feeling of being tired, which hinders their ability to perform daily activities. This fatigue can persist even after you have a good night's sleep, signaling potential heart related concerns. The next one, number 4, is swelling. Okay. Of course, fluid retention resulting in swelling is a common sign of heart failure. It usually happens in your legs, in your ankles, your feet, or abdomen. The accumulation of fluid happens when the heart is unable to effectively circulate blood, leading to increased pressures in the veins and fluid leakage into surrounding tissues. Okay, number 5 is rapid or irregular heartbeat. Heart palpitations, a rapid heartbeat, or irregular heart rhythms can be indicative of heart failure. As the heart struggles to pump blood, it may be irregularly. Excuse me. It may be irregular, okay, or more rapidly in an attempt to compensate, you know, to beat normally. So they say monitoring and reporting changes in heart rate to a healthcare professional is crucial for early intervention. Okay, next is sudden weight gain. Unexplained weight gain over a short period may signal fluid retention. That is a common consequence of heart failure. Number seven is difficulty sleeping. Heart failure can disrupt sleep patterns, causing individuals to experience difficult falling asleep or staying asleep throughout the night. Episodes of waking up short of breath or with a cough can be particularly telling signs of underlying cardiac concerns. Number eight is loss of appetite and nausea. Heart failure can impact the digestive system, leading to a loss of appetite and nausea. Individuals may find it challenging to eat or may experience feelings of fullness even when they just eat a small amount of food. Okay? And those symptoms can also contribute to unintended weight loss. The next one is cognitive impairment. In the more advanced stages of heart failure, decreased blood flow to the brain can result in cognitive impairment. Also, memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and a decline in mental sharpness may happen. The next one is cold or clammy skin, and that's because of poor circulation caused by heart failure can manifest in changes to the skin. Skin may feel cold, clammy, or appear discolored. Paying attention to these skin changes can provide additional clues about the cardiovascular health of a person. All right. Number 11 is dizziness or fainting. Insufficient blood flow to the brain can cause dizziness or fainting spells. These episodes can be triggered by sudden movements, such as standing up quickly, and you should definitely go to the hospital if you are experiencing these or any of these other symptoms, period. Okay? Because they could be some signs of heart failure. And it's always best to catch that in the early stages so they can, check you out and stuff, put you on a echocardiogram, EKG, all these other different type of tests they can give you just to see, you know, and then hopefully, if they catch it early enough, they can give you meds to stop the heart failure from progressing. Certain medications can help you out a lot and can stop that from happening. You don't want to be, not going to the doctor, because if you don't go to the doctor and then they get worse, it's just going to make it, harder to deal with this, harder to control. That's what it's going to do. It's going to make it harder to control. You definitely don't want to get into stage 3, certainly not stage 4. Stage 1 and 2 that I already told you guys about, those probably can really be handled more efficiently with medications and stuff. When you start talking about all these things they have to put inside your chest, once you start getting into stage 3 or 4, it just becomes more of a problem when you have to have all these things put inside. Like I can't remember everything they can do, but it's a lot of different things they can do. But you don't really want to have to go into all those different type of things, and that's why you go to the doctor if you're experiencing any type of weird things going on, and you think something may be wrong with your heart or whatever the case is. Like I say, you want to go catch it if it's in stage 1 or stage 2. Because I was reading some stuff online about people with heart problems, and some of these people were saying that they can't even breathe while they sleep. They can't even get up and do just regular household activities without getting out of breath and stuff like that. So if you're dealing with hypertension or whatever the case is, you definitely need to be getting your heart checked out. You know, that's why I go to a cardiologist, because it's a good thing to go see a cardiologist if you have hypertension, so they can be checking your heart, put you on an echocardiogram, EKG. They can do that little stuff where they look into your heart, where they put this ink stuff into your system and stuff like that. They can do they can check out to make sure you don't have clogged arteries and stuff with the angiogram. I think that's what they call that. It's just so many things they can look at. You know what I'm saying? They don't usually do angiograms though, unless they see something that may indicate that your arteries are clogged or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But you need to definitely go be checking these things out, especially if you have hypertension or any other heart issues, or if you're experiencing some of these symptoms, even one or two of them. If you're getting out of breath and shit, going upstairs, or if you dance, or you're just walking around the house, or sleeping, just doing anything, period, that don't cause you to get out of breath, you definitely should be talking to your doctor about it, point blank. You can't be playing around with your heart. That's that major organ. Without that heart, you can't live. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely need to basically stay on top of that. Don't be scared to go to the doctor or anything else. Go catch stuff early. That way they can try to treat it. That's why a lot of people succumb to cancers, because they wait so long to go to the doctor, and by the time they go to the hospital, the cancer has spread. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why it's good for men to go get what is it called, prostate exams, women to get breast exams and stuff. What you call that mass? What do you call that thing to go get? I'm getting sleepy, y'all. That's why I'm forgetting what to say. What is that thing? Mammogram. That's why it's important to go get that. And then even some men need to take that, because if you have breast cancer in your family with males, then you need to go get that checked out to make sure you're not, in that list and stuff like that. Just like with women, if it's ovarian cancers or running in your family, even if it's not, that's why you should be getting pap smears and getting your uterus looked at and things like that. Because it's easy. It's just quicker. I mean, it's more better to find out stuff, when it first happened, if possible, versus waiting around and let stuff spread, because it usually get worse. It's like if you need to go get your eyes checked, you don't keep on putting that off, right? Especially when you start hitting 40, okay, and never go to the eye doctor. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your eyes checked to make sure you don't have glaucoma. I think that's the right way you said, or you don't have cataracts, or you have losing sight, or any damn thing. You just need to go check, make sure. And especially if you have hypertension, you definitely need to go to an ophthalmologist just to make sure the hypertension is not messing with your eyes, because hypertension can affect your eyes, your eyesight, and it can damage your eye muscles and all types of stuff. So that's why it's good to go to, the eye doctor, not just the what do you call them people? Optometrist, is that right? Not just the regular eye doctor, but also the eye doctor, the ophthalmologist who studies the eye, okay? Who really studies in detail about the eyes and eye diseases and people with hypertension, if they end up getting some type of um if the hypertension affects their eyes, you need to go to an ophthalmologist, okay? Point blank and stuff. When you have hypertension, you definitely have to make sure you stay on top of everything, okay? And definitely when you start getting older, like in your 40s, certainly when you get in your 50s, you certainly got to go to the doctor and get checkups and things like that, and check certain things, especially men, because a lot of men, they don't go get prostate examinations for whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? You should go get that done, because you don't want that stuff. It takes a long. I heard that it takes. I was reading that prostate cancer doesn't spread as quick, but still, I was still gonna get my prostate checked out at the age that you're supposed to get it checked out, because even though they claim that it don't spread fast, you never know, it could. You know what I'm saying? They don't know 100% what things could change into. You know what I'm saying? So it's just best to really go and get things checked out and get a second, sometimes a third opinion about certain things and stuff. So that's what it's all about. And like I said, those are the 11 signs of heart failure in the different stages that I read to you. Stage 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You definitely don't want to get to that stage 3 and 4 if you do have any heart things going on. Right now, I think I'm at stage 1 because of my hypertension. See, a lot of people don't know that, but see, I know that. And some people who have hypertension don't have no type of heart damage. They just have hypertension. But some people do have, heart damage from hypertension. And that's why it's, important to be getting all that checked out. Because if you don't get your heart checked out, and you have hypertension, how do you know anything? How do you know something is not wrong with it? Because hypertension can make your heart get enlarged. It can do so much. You know what I'm saying? So much damage. That's why it's just best not to catch hypertension if you can. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you can't help it because it's, runs in your family or whatever the case is. You know? But anyway, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here, And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Let me go ahead and do roll call. Y'all, I'm getting so tired. It's 10:27 yet. I'm not going to bed. It's like when I'm online, I get tired. Once I get off the line, I'm not tired anymore. So anyway, thank you to Brown Street for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you, Carl. I knew you was gonna fall asleep. But anyway, thank you so much, Carl, for coming by, showing support. Let's see. Thanks to Iceman for stopping by, showing support. The real DJ Fruit Loops, thank you for so much for coming by, showing support. And I got to check you out because I haven't checked you out yet. I got to check you. I always forget. And thanks to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming video, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. All right. Again, if you want to show support to this channel, you can show support by doing the Cash App to $Shades2, wherever that is at. Let me put that up there. All donations will be used to better this channel. All right. Other than that, guys, have a good night and have a beautiful tomorrow. I'm supposed to come back tomorrow and do a live. For real, I'm only going to do it for about an hour tomorrow, y'all. Okay. And then I'll be off from doing my live until Friday. All right. Check out my shopping haul that I just did. Also, check out my shorts. All right. And check me out on TikTok at Shades2. All right. Other than that, guys, I'm wishing you guys a very beautiful night. Let me screenshot this person's channel so I can make sure I go look at it. Hold on. Let me do that real quick, y'all. I'm so tired. I got tired sitting up here on the damn camera. I wasn't even tired before. Okay. So let me check his out and stuff before I go to bed tonight. Y'all, see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. And thank you so much for tuning into Shades2. All right, y'all. Peace out. Oh, let me change this back. Oh, let's see. Have a good night. Good night, y'all. And thanks for tuning in. Good night, y'all, and sweet dreams. Happy and blessed Wednesday. Take care.